What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well in this tough time that we're all in. Of course, we know that the world is in turmoil. People are sick, people are dying, people have no income, people are starving, people are going through a tough time all over the world. This is something that we've never experienced before, where an entire country, entire planet, all has more or less the same feelings. Feelings of fear, of not knowing what to do, being afraid to leave your house. These are all pretty serious things. But not all of us are sick. Some of us have our full health, which is the best thing that we can ever hope for in life. Some people worry about money, some people worry about not being good enough, not being able to achieve what they want to achieve. But I think we take health for granted a lot of the time. I just got finished doing my daily workout, and I always feel good when I work out. You know, it's tough. It takes a lot of willpower to go and do something that I don't hate doing it, but it's a tough mental aspect to take it on every single day and to go and work out. But we all have something that we like doing. But we can have our health. That's the most important thing. But when you look back at this time in the future, this will pass over. Life will go back to being, I don't know exactly like it was, but we'll go back to being something where we have work, where we have interaction with people, where we have relationships. The fear aspect of everything will always be there. We're always afraid of something. But for me, this whole pandemic, this coronavirus, has put a lot of things into perspective for me. When you take away school, when you take away jobs, college, sport, what are you left with? When you look at your life and you take away all those things, what do you have left? All you've left is the experiences that you went through in life, the things that you did, the people that you met, the places that you've seen. You have your family, and if you don't have family, you have yourself. And when you take away all those things, what do you have? Who are you as a person? Now, before this coronavirus hit, we were all on lockdown. I had trouble with that myself, who I was as a person, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to achieve. But now, since I've been in lockdown the last 3 weeks or so, some people have been more, other people have been less. It's put a lot of things into perspective for me. It shows me what's really important. And what's really important is, of course, my health. I work out every day, I always stay healthy. It's my family, the people that I love, the people that I care about. But it's also my own happiness. I don't want to go back living the life that I lived, of college, of work, because I wasn't truly happy. I did those things every day. I wasn't sad, I wasn't depressed doing the things that I did, but I always wanted more for myself. And I'm sure a lot of you are like that also. You want more, you want to achieve more, you want to experience new things. And when this is over, that's what I want to do. I want to do the things that I was in fear of. Fear and the coronavirus are the exact same thing. We're afraid of something, whether that be a disease, whether that be the job we work on, the sport that we play, the people that we meet. We're always afraid, and we have to overcome that. I'm not afraid anymore. I am free. It's opened up a new spiritual awakening in me because of this coronavirus. As I said, I don't want to go back to living the life that I lived. I want to live the life that I want to live, what makes me happy. And if that means going around the place, just drifting, being free, not having money to my name, if that's what makes me happy and that's what's happiness to me, then why not? It might be different for other people. You might want more money, you might want to work harder, have more there for yourself. That might make you happy. But honestly, I think it's the experiences that we have in life, the people that we meet, and then when we look back in our life, I did that and I did this. In 10 years from now, when we look back at this coronavirus, and maybe you'll have kids, Maybe you have young kids right now and you tell them about this time. Do you want to say to them, yeah, in 2020 we were on lockdown, I was in fear? Or do you want to look at your children and say, do you know what? Through the fear, through the suffering, I got stronger. It made me stronger. I didn't just lie on my ass for 3 weeks and wait for all of this to blow over. I didn't just wait for the government to tell me to go back outside. I didn't just wait or depend on the government to give me a paycheck. Because then when we start to do that, we definitely lose. If we rely on somebody else for money, in terms of a government or whatever it may be, then you're truly a slave. Or do you want to look your kids in the eye and you want to say, you know what? At the start, I was afraid, but I overcame it. I wrote a book that I always wanted to write. I read a book I always wanted to read. I did something new. I set up an online thing. I did something. I didn't just lie around. I thought of my goals, my plans for after this blew over. Fear can be the most devastating thing to a person. It can. I was like that too, but now I'm not. This is a coronavirus awakening, a spiritual awakening. I want more for myself. It goes back to that great Jim Carrey quote, life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. What's important to you when the world's all gone to shit? When you're told to stay inside, what's important to you? What do you want to do? What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your life to be? Whenever this does end, I definitely want to do new things with myself. I want to take risks. I want to fail. I really want to fail. I want to take the experiences I have in my life and do something with them. Have you noticed as well, maybe you'll notice more if you're in the countryside, but have you noticed how green the world is? Have you noticed how many species live among us? We are a species too. We are part of nature. We are. We just are aware of what's going on around us. We have a name for this disease. There's more people in the world than any other species. We are a human being for a reason. We are aware of what's going on. But look how green it is, even here. Look how bright it is. I can hear the birds. I can see the birds. I was too busy on my phone before all this happened. My head down, looking in my phone, comparing myself to other people, comparing my life to people who were supposedly better than me. They weren't. It was just my own mental training that put me in that way. Maybe it was the media, it's just the world around me makes me think that way. Put down your phones, go outside. If you can, around your house, do something. Experience nature, experience yourself. Find a deep awakening in yourselves. And ask yourself, when the whole world's gone to shit, when everything I thought that mattered is gone, what's important to me? When you ask yourself that question, you'll see how much bullshit was in the world to begin with. Just something to think about. Enjoy your day. I hope you're healthy. I hope you come through this tough period. I hope you overcome fear. I hope if you have any friends or family that are sick, I hope they overcome it. Because when you're sick, you can only get better or you can only die. And every time you overcome a sickness, every time you overcome an obstacle, you get stronger.